Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A little bit of a bonus video today. I do have a shorter video coming out my usual upload day, but I just wanted to throw this in because I miss talking to you guys a little bit more casually. I feel like as much as I'm really loving and I really enjoy the content I make now, it's a lot more structure to it. And again, this probably is not gonna be for everyone, fully aware, but I kind of wanted to talk about and give a little bit of an update on my luxury journey. Is it officially over? Is my luxury handbag journey over? Is it done? Because if you are someone who was here like years ago, or if you're just someone who's like, what the fuck is this? What are you talking about? Let me know in the comments down below, like if you're someone who tunes in mainly for the commentary stuff, or if you're someone who used to be here for luxury but still sometimes watches my videos. Either way, thanks so much for being here. But I just really wanted to kind of talk about this because it's really been 6 months since I talked about luxury like purchases in like this video here that I did. I've been following the trajectory of designer fashion, luxury fashion, where it's going, where it's heading, what's changing, because I still find it incredibly fascinating, and kind of where social media is at right now with the current climate, taking the temperature on it. And you know, so many people have either just like stopped uploading or like jumped ship, you know, changed niches completely. This video was actually brought on by the fact that a few weeks ago I went ahead and put doors on my closet. And I'll probably just like insert some overlay of that so you can get a feel of what that looks like. It's funny, when I first got this space put in, I remember a few of you were like, you should get doors. And you know, it just took me 2 years, but I finally was like, yeah, you're right, I should have got doors. But to be fair, at the time, that was really like a filming setup for me. It was mainly more of a filming space. Whereas now, the reason I went ahead and got doors was because I don't film in there anymore, one. It was just becoming a pain in the ass for me to dust. So I figured if I got doors, it would keep a lot of the dust out. And it doesn't have the same meaning to me as it used to. It's now solely a functional place. Like it's solely just a functional place where my things go. And yes, I still have an absolute ridiculous amount of things. I fully acknowledge that. And the stuff in this room right now, I could still clear out a huge number of stuff. I'm sure I could. But I'm just at this point now where I give up. Anyone who knows anything really about trying to sell anything, it's so hard to sell. It takes so much out of you, and I really can't be bothered. So I've even got a whole bag of stuff now that I'm just thinking about either just donating, giving to friends. I don't know, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it yet, but yeah, that's why, again, there's so much stuff in my room. I did sell a lot a couple of years ago. You guys would know I sold a lot. There's still stuff that I just don't wear, but I'm also like, what's the point of selling it? You know, there are bags that I don't wear, but if I was to sell them, I'd literally get peanuts for them. I'd get nothing, and it's just not worth it in my mind. I wanted to update you on that because it just was a place I used to step in and love and just like soak it all in, and now it's just a place that hangs my things. And yes, I still like it. I actually like it a lot more with the doors, but it doesn't hold that same meaning for me. Really, I just wanted to update you on where I'm at now because I know there are still some of you who enjoy these things. And is my luxury journey over? I'd say it is, yes. I mean, putting the doors on my wardrobe was one thing, but pondering this question made me realize that I no longer see it as a journey. If I find something that I like, I will consider it, buy it, maybe save up for it, whatever. But I don't really have this same desire to purchase excessively. Like, I think a lot of you know that. And I still get tempted by things. I was very tempted actually somewhat recently by a Van Cleef pendant. They released the blue color. Realistically, it's so expensive. I have my everyday pieces that I wear and I couldn't justify it essentially. Like, I'm still buying things. Like, I'm sure some of you might have seen, I've got this Aura ring that I wear now. This is like a super casual video. I miss talking to you guys like this sometimes. I got it for 2 reasons. Essentially, I wanted a better way to track my cycle because I was just testing my temperature every morning and I got kind of sick of doing that. But also, I have been trying to keep my stress like lowered and trying to just work on my heart rate variability, and this tracks my heart rate, and I'm just trying to be a lot more stress-free and like stable for some health things I'm dealing with at the moment. Look at me going off on tangents. I still love nice things, but I don't really consider it a journey anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I see something that I really like, 9 times out of 10 I'll convince myself not to buy it, like the Van Cleef. But yeah, every now and again I'll see something that I really like, or I decide I want, or I want to save up for, or I want to I want to buy. I went shopping with a friend the other day and I stopped into a store and I found a really pretty dress. So yeah, like I'm still buying things every now and again. I'm still shopping, but it's not all consuming like it used to be. So yeah, I would say it's over. And I honestly wonder if it's over for a lot of people, if like they consider their journey over, you know, like I'd like to hear where you are. Like I'd like to know in the comments down below, are you someone who is just like not interested in it at all, not shopping anymore, not like spending money like that? Or are you someone who is still like having like, you know, you put together a wish list every year and you like have things that you decide you want to buy and you set out and you save and you buy them every year? Or are you just someone who kind of doesn't and just maybe sees things and decides, oh yeah, I think I might like that. I might buy that then, or I might save up for that and get that, like in more of that casual headspace. Because that's kind of where I am. I am still looking at flight prices and I'm still looking at things and looking at ways to get to Europe and to get to America for cheaper. That's still something I do. This year I was actually supposed to go to Europe, ended up falling through. I'm so scared of traveling alone. Like I really am. I'm so scared, like everything. And when people ask me, what scares you about it? Literally everything. Everything from like the minute I'm at that airport alone, all the way until like I get on that plane to go home, like everything. Like I could give you strangely, oddly specific things I'm scared about. Here's one, being in a room all by myself and I have a sore tummy. I have a sore tummy and I'm on the floor and then I pass out from pain or I vomit and I choke on my own vomit and I die. That's just one really extreme example of a thing that scares me about traveling alone, but like there is so much that scares me about traveling alone, like everything. Tell me what you've been doing. What are your plans for the fall, or if you're like me heading into summer, what are your plans for Christmas?
You guys, what is the 411? What has everybody been up to?
I'd love to hear where you're at. Are you still as into it? Do you still watch as many luxury fashion, designer fashion channels, or, you know, the fashion shows? Do you keep up with the news? I don't necessarily keep up with the new releases. I don't keep up with that kind of thing as much, but I definitely keep up with the fashion news still. Like I said, like my interest at the moment is the direction of luxury, where it's heading. If Gen Z even cares about it. If you're Gen Z, let me know in the comments down below. Do you care about luxury fashion? Because I'm super interested. Some people are like, oh, it's in this flop era, it'll come back. Other people believe like, no, it's done, it's dying, it's never gonna be the same. I'd like to hear from you in the comments down below because I do find this really fascinating. And I also do find social media's response very fascinating as well. And like some people still create luxury content, some people don't. And for various reasons, you know, some people are just over it, some people don't have that same passion, some people are scared for their safety, their privacy, which all reasons I totally understand and are all really valid and kind of all reasons why I decided to step away and not talk about it as well, among others. I know it's quite casual and I just really just talked about a bunch of random things with you, but I kind of just wanted a little bit of a catch up because I feel like I don't do these really anymore. And sometimes I like to. Sometimes I think when we talk about, you know, these commentary videos and when we talk about other people, I don't really get to hear about you and your life as much. And I think that's one of the things I miss. Love to hear, you know, share with me what's been going on, share with me where you're at. You still into luxury, you're not? What are you doing for the rest of the year? Christmas, New Year's plans? Share with me it all down below. I'm super excited to connect with you in that way again. And I'm gonna have a few more links for you here. Check those out. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.